Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 10 of Tweet Street and the trials and tribulations of keeping Fife Canaries and Lizard Canaries. We're at the stage where we're breeding now here in England. So I'm going to have a scan of the bird room. And also, a little while ago, I put a nest box outside and put a little camera in it, high level. It's mainly for swifts, which haven't come back from Africa yet. But we've had an intruder in there, so I tried to get a little video of it, see what it was, and that's what we've got for you today, short and sweet again. As usual, the guys at the Grand Thumb Cage Bird Society have got stuff on. I'll have a little thing going over our heads shortly. I think the next one is Keith Ferry, talking on getting birds ready for the show season. I think it's the April the 10th. So if you're around, get to that. You've probably seen Keith on Matt Ald's programme. Always brilliant episodes when he's on. So if you can, get there and learn a little bit more. So it's the temperature, the weather. Spring seems to have sprung a little bit, and then it went cold again. We had a bit of ice around again, and then it pinged back up again. So the bird room wasn't too bad because I've got a heater in there to keep a minimum heat, but it does mess things about a little bit. So as you can see, all the flowers in the garden, nice to see, and then if I can get killed the following day with the frost. So we had something in the nest box that I put up for swifts in the hope that they come. We've had a couple of years where we've had wrens nesting in. But I didn't have a camera in, so when I took it down this year, after having the hornets nesting in last year, I cleaned it out and I put a little camera in. So I had a look one evening, and there's something in there, and you don't quite know what it is. I can zoom the camera in and out a little bit on using my phone, so I did, and this is what I've seen. And obviously, it's a lovely little blue tip. Now, if you have nest boxes in your garden, you don't think they're being nested in, this one isn't being nested in. This is simply a bird roosting for the night. So it's crappy weather outside. Like I say, it's been really cold. They want somewhere out of the wind, out of the weather, and that's where they are. So if you put several nest boxes in your garden, you don't think they're being used, they probably are during any day of the year for birds roosting. So that was lovely. So I'll keep an eye on it and see if there's anything else. He's been back several times, he or she has been back several times. They're not nesting, but it's nice to see that the box is being used. So what's been happening with the rest of the birds in the bird room? This is Mariah Carey bird. She was sitting on 4 eggs, but unfortunately they weren't fertile. I was dubious about the cockbird. He went over 3 hens, 2 of them had infertile eggs. The other one was later to go down, so I'm not sure if that's fertile yet. I'll check this week. So they've been separated at the minute and chilling out. This is the second pair of Fifes. She's now started making a nest, as you can see, quite keenly. She hasn't laid yet, so hopefully it won't be too long. She's a couple of weeks behind the other pair of Fifes, and that pair will be hatching their eggs possibly tomorrow, but more than likely Tuesday, and one of my lizards also. So you can see the eggs there in the tray. So I've got 12 pairs, maximum 12 pairs, and I've got 12 sections in there. So as you can see, the first ones are all clear from top left going round because they're back in the nest or they were infertile and been binned. So I've got 3 that are still laying at the moment. Cages 19, 5 and 20. So 5 and 20 just laid their first ones today. And then cage 19 there you can see it's got 3 eggs at the moment. Tomorrow on the 4th egg I tend to put them back in the nest. The 4th egg tends to be a slightly different shade than the others. It's a bit of a bluier grey colour to the rest. It tends to designate that's the final egg. I don't normally get more than 4 eggs. I know some guys get 5 quite regular. I don't seem to, but hey ho, that's the way it goes. Moving on, a quick scan of the birds. So the first pair you're looking at there are the Fifes. They had 3 eggs due Tuesday. Two are certainly fertile. I'm not sure about the third. That's the pair that are just building up. The other pair of fives you saw earlier, the build won't be too long. We've got nice silver clear cap. She's just laid her first egg today. It's in cage 5. Cage 6 has got 2 eggs. She did lay 3, but she broke one. Bit clumsy. Another fat finger Freddy in the bird itself. So she's on 2. This was one of the birds that had infertile eggs. Unfortunately, she'd had 3 eggs, so she's going to be rested for a week. This was mated a bit longer with that same cock bird. She got 4 eggs, and she went down and laid her later. So I'm going to see what happens there. There's the Mariah Carey bird. Sadly, her 4 eggs infertile. And this is the fellow. He seemed to be quite well conditioned. He seemed happy, but don't know quite what went on. Mrs. Higgins, 3 eggs, and now a bonded pair. So I'm going to really try to just go for the bonded pairs next year, I think. That's my Mrs. T, my best bird from last year. She's sitting on 4 eggs. She's sitting tight. Good girl. And this is the Melissa Canary. She's expecting her eggs to hatch Tuesday as well. I think only 1 or 2 out of the 3 were fertile. And there's the spare cockbird at the present time, Mr. Higgins. There's the bird that's she's not made any effort towards nesting, just left her alone at the minute. This one started laying just today, first egg, silver hen. That's the first one. I'm looking forward to that. It's a nice pairing. The gold is a nice bird. This is a gold hen. She's sitting on 3 eggs, which I'll be setting tomorrow. You saw them earlier on in the box. And that's the spare cock bird, silver cock. And that's the spare gold cock. And they're looking quite fit and healthy. The quail's been laying still. She's happy. And the weavers, I've just let them outside. It's a nice sunny day. So I've let them outside for some fresh air. We're okay where we are to do that. Not everyone in the country can. So I'm taking advantage, or they're taking advantage. And that's where we are this week. So we're a little bit usual thing. A lot of the birds are laying eggs, which is nice, of course, and nesting. Out of the 12 pairs, we've got 11 so far. We can't grumble about that. Pity about the infertile ones. It would be the best hen birds, of course, that are sitting there thinking, come on, what's going on? So we'll have a little tweak. We'll give them a bit of a rest, and then we'll see when they're ready to go down again. And we'll just skip a clutch, and that's the way it goes. So that's me done. So you can see we've had the nest box at the side has produced a little blue tip, which is nice. The weather's getting a bit warmer. Hopefully if you've not got electric and etc. in your aviaries, hopefully you're getting a bit closer now. Let me know how you're getting on. Take care, everybody. See you all next week. Bye-bye for now. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching another episode of Tweet Street and sharing your time with me. So if you'd like to comment, please do so. If you've liked what you've seen, please click a like so I get an idea of where we are. If you'd like to share what you've seen with others, please do so. Spreading the love of the hobby, that's brilliant. If you could subscribe, you'll get to know when future content's coming out. And if you'd like to take it further and buy me a coffee, basically that's offering a small donation towards the running cost of the channel, you'd be very welcome. So thank you all, everybody. Hope you're well, hope your birds are well, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye for now.